I think it's very interesting that rather than allowing a person to have a fighting chance by arming themselves, if they choose, not by force, there are people that are suggesting that being completely defenseless in a terrible situation is somehow a better option. Much of that opinion is based on distrust and fear, which are feelings. And I think the biggest hurdle that pro-self-defense supporters have to overcome is helping anti-self-defense supporters understand that their feelings don't really matter when it comes to the natural right of self-defense. We, as a community, are not forcing gun ownership by any means. Why force us to follow your belief structure? Why not say, you know what, that's none of my business, because one day that guy that you don't trust or that has a life-saving tool of which you have an irrational fear may just be the person you need in a time of desperation. I'm responsible for my actions as a pro-self-defense supporter and fully expect every gun owner in the country to also be responsible for every round that may leave their gun. It's only fair. Yet somehow, there are those that do not trust the fact that my conscious decision to strap a firearm to my waist was an understanding that I may have to use that firearm, and therefore I am responsible. Every day you drive down the road with cars that are coming the other way and anywhere between 25 and 70 miles an hour normally, and you don't think twice about the fact that one stray car could end you. Why? Because you have an understanding that accidents happen and hopefully nothing bad happens to you when you leave the house. How can we not translate this expectation to the expectation for firearms ownership? The community promotes proper training now more than ever, but somehow that's not enough for people. Somehow that grants labels such as right-wing gun nut or anti-government militia member instead of upstanding American citizen willing to go the extra mile because they understand that they are personally responsible for themselves. The unwillingness to accept personal responsibility is atrocious and deplorable. The desire to force me to disarm because of your lack of understanding of a defensive tool is shameful. I am an upstanding, law-abiding American citizen, and I should not be punished for the acts of a murderer or a terrorist. All that I ask is that we take the time to understand the reality of the situation and prepare as we see fit, not as others see fit. Thank you. My name's Jon Patton. I'm the owner of the Gun Collective.